It's going to feed me an attack from coming outside to inside, so I'm going to follow the force from here. From here, what happens is I'm going to pass it with my elbow, but I'm also going to bring this hand up for blocking. So if this releases, which it will, I still have this protected. So then it's going to be from here. If I don't go from here and I decide to pin like your basic hubad drill or hubad lubad, then I have resistance here, which is going to buy me a little bit of time. I have some positions down here, I got some positions down there potentially, but sometimes they start to counter really hard back there. So if I'm not ready for it, if I'm too light on my pin, he can still get me with that surprise. So I want to make sure that if he comes and I feel a lot of resistance coming there, I'm not going to fight it because Derek may be stronger than me, but I'm going to guide it in a different direction so I have more openings. Meaning that if he comes at me, block one, block two. If I pin him either high with the thumb up or low, and I feel resistance, we'll do it high right now. If I feel resistance this way, I'm just gonna lift it up. So all I do with my hand is just extend it up straight. And now I have all these targets here, right? And I might have a blade as well. He comes on the other side, block, parry, right? Then I have my pin, if my thumb's up and pin's high, and he comes back, I just extend it up, block out my elbow, all these targets here, all these targets with the legs. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3, resistance. 1, 2, 3, resistance. It's there. He's feeding me a better opportunity for openings. If he has a blade, go and put a blade in your hand. See how that works. And like I said, I can have a blade as well, but for the practice of this, block, I get out of the way this way. Parry, I kind of pass through, pin it, and if he resists up, works the same way. Switch his hands, block, parry, pin, he resists, up, and there's the counter, or there's the counter with the stab, there's the counter, there's the counter, there's the counter. Okay, if he starts going a little lower, so go ahead, start the drill the same, but as I pass it, it kind of brings his hand really low, so instead of having my hand here, which slides out, I have my thumb down. But I still feel that resistance, so I just bring it up, and there's the open. Other side, 1, 2. If it goes low, I'm gonna pretend I'm bowling, right? But I feel resistance, I just guide it up a few inches, and there's my counter. Let's do the stick. He comes at me, again, I wanna come in, I don't wanna be way out here, I don't wanna block with the stick and break my arm, I don't wanna get hit here. So if it starts far, I go in, I move out of the way with the parry, I pin it high. If he goes out, I have all this. He switches hands, block, parry, pin, resist goes up, there's all that. All right, if it goes low, in other words, if I parry him low like that, or he guides low, then instead of going here, which slips off, I'll bowl the hand with the fingers down. But I still feel resistance, I just lift it up a little bit, and then we have all this. Block, parry, pin. I feel it there, I can leave it there, or if I have it really low and I bowl here, I can feel the resistance there. I may leave it there also as another option, come around him and then see what targets I have there, or I just guide it up, or if it's here, I guide it up. Practice those drills.